Aloha friends, who doesn't love a meatball? And I know a lot of you love Big Mac, so I married the two. We have Big Mac meatballs. I'm gonna show you how to make these in 5 minutes and the homemade special sauce with homemade mayo within 5 minutes. So dinner is ready in an instant. That's why I do these videos, because I want you to feel empowered to be like, hey, we're not gonna do takeout tonight. I can do this, it only takes minutes. So get your ovens on, you're gonna wanna try this. Okay, my friends. Big Mac meatball time. Let's make them. We need 2 pounds of ground beef. We have our Butcher Box ground beef, which I love. It's actually their ground sirloin, which I really, really like. It's 90% lean, which is great. And seriously, people, if you like Big Macs, you're going to want to make these. They're really good. I'm just tossing that to the side. I'm wearing a puffer jacket in here because I have been out in the woods all morning hunting, and it's a little chilly out. Not used to this cold weather, especially after being in Botswana. It was super hot. It was about 120 degrees, and we didn't have air conditioning. That was a thing. So into the 2 pounds of ground beef, we're going to add some raw onion, about half a cup of that. Go on in there. Let's just do it all. It'll be good. And then we're going to do 2 cloves of garlic. We have our little garlic press. And the reason I like to do these videos for you is because I want to show you, you can make dinner in 5 minutes. Granted, it's going to take longer in the oven, but you can be doing other things, getting stuff ready for the next day. And these make good leftovers too, if you don't mind cold beef. Put them in your kids' lunch boxes, bento boxes. You're going to add 2 eggs. And then a little bit of mustard. You want mustard in here because, yellow mustard. It's going to add that tanginess that you get in a meatball. You also want 1/4 of a cup of tomato sauce. And I'm going to use this Primal Kitchen sugar-free ketchup. So you could use either one. This is a sugar-free ketchup. That's pretty good. I think if you use code Maria, you save. We order that all the time. And then you're going to add salt. You could add pepper if you want to. I'm going to add a little bit of fish sauce, and that's going to replace some of the salt. Fish sauce, make sure you get this brand. It doesn't have any sugar, but it adds umami, that really rich flavor that's like, boom, I can't describe it. So now we're going to squish this stuff together, and it's going to be like a thick paste. And then my trick is I use an ice cream scooper to make this. I think we need some more salt. To make these into little meatballs. The ice cream scooper kind of just makes them uniform, and then they cook evenly. And you want your oven on at 400 degrees. We're going to get a nice sear on the outside then. And then I'm going to show you how to make the special sauce while they're baking. And if you don't want to make these right away, here's the thing. If you like these, make a triple batch, quadruple batch, and then put them in the freezer. So make them into meatballs or meatloaf. Ooh, meatloaf. And then, oops. Sorry about that, friends. My microphone just fell off. And then you can just bake them as needed. Take a few out. So, a lot of times Kai wants meatballs, and I'll just take them out of the freezer. So now at this point, let's move this to the side. I hope you can still hear me. Sorry. Wait, I'm getting this all dirty. There. And the laundry's done. So I like really big meatballs because this is going to be like a meal. So just put those onto a parchment-lined baking sheet. And again, at this point, they can either go into the oven. Make sure that oven is piping hot before you put them in there, not preheating. Or you can freeze them. And then once they're frozen, I'll put them in Ziploc bags, and then just Kai can pull them out, or whoever wants to eat them. And yeah, we have some meatballs. And I'm going to show you how to make the best mayo, and then we'll make that into the secret sauce for the Big Macs, which it wouldn't be a Big Mac meatball without. Catch you back in a little bit.
So when we travel, I always like to pack this because, especially on the airplane, when I fly, the airplane is so dry and it just dries you out. I get a headache unless I bring this. If I bring this, pack it with me, take it on the plane, take it after the plane, then that headache goes away because the plane is always so dry. And it's so convenient. You get these packets. These are my 2 favorites. The new lemonade is awesome, and the watermelon I love too. So if you want to get Element, You can get a great deal by getting a free sample pack with your order if you go to drinkelement.com/Keto Maria. So go check it out, get your free sample pack with your order.
All right, now to make the special sauce, the trick is to make homemade mayo, you want a room temperature egg. If it's a cold egg, it's probably going to fail. I won't say it always will, but maybe. And you're gonna put that into a wide mouth mason jar. This is an old pickle jar. You're gonna add some salt. And I'm gonna add pickle juice. You could use any type of vinegar that you want. I just like that pickly flavor. And then we're gonna add some Dijon mustard. If you don't add enough, it's going to be a very thin mayo. So just be aware of that. Now we're using this oil. This is my favorite new oil. It's unflavored coconut oil, and it works perfectly to make this mayo. It makes great deviled eggs. It makes great ranch dressing, all the things. So you're gonna use a stick blender. And I don't even go very slow, as you can see. It doesn't need to be drop by drop because we're not whisking it. I mean, I give Julia Child a lot of credit for whisking things by hand. Now at this point, we are going to add either more tomato sauce or, again, the Primal Kitchen sugar-free ketchup. And we're gonna add diced pickles. I already had those diced up because Micah was practicing piano and I didn't want to get his music on the video. Like that, as much as you want. And then we're gonna add a little stevia glycerite. And we're gonna mix this up. And then you can taste it, add more sweetener if you want to. You could use allulose instead of stevia glycerite if you want to. But then you have this perfect magic sauce, right? And we're gonna put that on top of our meatballs. All right, now that the meatballs are done, we are gonna put them onto some shredded lettuce, kind of like the Big Macs have. And then we're gonna top it with, oh, before I forget, I add a little fish sauce to the special sauce to give it a little umami bomb. And then put that on top of the meatballs. Yum, yum. However much you want. And then we're gonna top it with some more diced pickles, some toasted sesame seeds, and dinner was ready in no time. Whose birthday was it?
Mine.
It was Kai's birthday. He turned 15.
Yep.
All right, Kai, you love a Big Mac?
Yeah.
Well, I have some Big Mac meatballs for you to try.
All right.
To give us a rating 1 through 10. How about you put the balloon down? Now, you've been in class, so they're not super hot right now. 1 through 10.
That has to be like a 9.
9 people. What do you save 10 for, Kai?
Wagyu steaks.
Wagyu steak. What do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Cook with your kids and make them some Big Mac meatballs. Skip the McDonald's and do that. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with PCOS, acid reflux, depression, and IBS. Instead of taking those prescription drugs, I decided to change my life with food. Yes, food healed me, and it's healed so many of my clients over the past 20 years of working with people. If you are interested in transforming your life, check out KetoMaria.com. I'd be honored to help you.